Hello, Jake Knowlton here once again, and today I'm going to talk about something that was pretty horrible. I'm wearing like a kind of peachy pink colored t-shirt. I hope it doesn't look like I'm naked. However, this morning when I woke up, apparently this is something happened yesterday, but this morning I woke up and all over Japanese social media, they were talking about this TikTok video about a 1-year-old's kind of birthday party. And I guess it was the mother, had a birthday cake in front of the kid. And it sounded like there was a man and another woman. So maybe the dad and the mum's sister. I think people were saying it's the mum's sister. Were there behind the camera. And basically what was happening is that as the baby was looking at the cake, because 1-year-olds are still kind of babies really, the mum pushed the baby's head into the cake. Something that you've seen a lot on social media probably. And the baby starts crying and the adults start laughing. And this sent Japanese TikTok and Twitter and all that into a rage, calling it abuse. But actually the video continues from there. And this is where I think the real abuse starts. The mum starts saying, gomen, 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 which is like, sorry, 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 sorry. So basically trying to calm the baby down because the baby starts crying. And as the baby calms down, she does it again into the cake. And then, gomen, 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 sorry, 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 sorry. And again into the cake. She does it again and again. And I think that's where the abuse is, in my opinion. Because saying sorry, saying gomen, trying to calm your kid down, the kid trusts you to apologize and to feel better. But then if you just do the same thing again and again, how will that baby ever trust its parents? Now, the other problem is the adults are just laughing hysterically behind the camera. The mum then puts a strawberry on the baby's head who's covered in cake, and that video gets uploaded to the internet. There are so many problems with all of this, and it comes to a problem that I've talked about many times, just either here or TikTok or places like that. You shouldn't put your kids on the internet, first of all. And especially if you're going to embarrass your children and cause your children to cry. Why would you want that to be on the internet? Of course, I know why they want that to be on the internet. It's because they think people will find it funny and they hope it goes viral and they hope they get popular. They basically want to use the kind of pain that that child is feeling as fodder for them becoming popular on the internet. And in 2026, unfortunately, that is just where we are. Because it came up on people looking into this person's account, and there's videos of them putting like beer glasses full of beer to the baby's mouth, or them putting the baby's head underwater, which is also pretty horrible because babies can't really regulate their breathing so well yet, so it's not as easy for them to expel water from their mouths and noses. And then people started digging up other videos from other creators of doing similar things or doing things to hurt their kids. And I feel like social media, not just in Japan, all over the world, has really gotten out of hand. We know the term like, it's not main character syndrome and stuff like that, where you believe that, you are the main character of everything. And as long as you are popular and as long as you are fine and it's your video, then nobody else's feelings matter. And we're getting so deep into the internet nowadays where people are committing acts of violence on each other for clicks. Like a few months ago, we had all of these bullying videos in Japan, and all of them are filmed and all of them are posted online, which means violence is part of somebody else's fun. Of course, doing the act, but also sharing it, and that person's pain and your own entertainment is shared around. People doing public pranks on each other, which I really hate as well. I really hate the idea that I could just be walking down the street and someone might do shit to me just for fun, just for a video. I'm glad I live in Japan because that doesn't really happen here yet. But then you see these people on the trains in Japan with these big speakers, and it's like people are just becoming, just awful. People already are awful. Social media has caused such a massive problem to the world that cannot be reversed. And most of it you know, these videos that get shared and stuff probably are mostly watched by kids. Because I know most adults probably don't want to see, you know, loudspeakers playing on trains. Kids probably don't watch. Kids probably watch more of the prank videos. Kids probably watch more of the kind of fighting videos, I would imagine. I honestly think not only should kids not be able to access social media until maybe 16 or 18, I also think kids shouldn't appear on social media until they're 16 or 18. And I think that's, you know, it sounds very strict, but social media is not doing good things for our for our world, and it's definitely not doing good things for future generations of people. So that's something that we really need to get a hold of. But what it is exposing, I think, is that TikTok especially is causing a lot of problems in Japan as well. You know, we have these ideas that Japanese people are so kind, but these kind of videos of what we could say like quasi child abuse, or the bullying videos, or the assault videos that have been coming up, or the public nuisance, the meiwaku videos, is that Japan is just as susceptible to this kind of social media craze as every other country, and they're just as susceptible to being dickheads as everybody else. So we do have to be very careful about what we're doing on the internet. Personally, like, I don't put my kid in any of my videos or any of my TikToks or anything like that. Just private Instagram and stuff like that to share with family and friends, but nothing public. My wife also doesn't want to be a part of anything. And kids really can't give consent to this kind of stuff. Kids obviously watch YouTube and see other kids on YouTube, and they want to do the same thing. Like when my daughter went to Universal Studios, she was like, oh, I want to make like a YouTube video, like this is that, tabete mitai to omoimasu. Like she made those kind of things. But of course, we didn't. She filmed kind of videos, but we never did anything with them online. And I think kids don't really understand how deep the internet can be and the repercussions. Because this woman that did the cake thing with the kid, now her name, her junior high school, her elementary school, her date of birth, her husband's workplace have already been found. They've already been found and posted all over the internet. I think people also truly underestimate how quick Japanese people move when they're pissed off online. Like all of these bullying videos, they found all the kids' schools, their graduation dates, their albums and all of that. They just find everything very quickly. But yeah, so that's basically just a thing about social media for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.